The letter from the attic. It was a cold and gray morning. Emma sat in her small flat in Edinburgh. She had a cup of coffee in her hands. The coffee was cold, but she didn't care. She was thinking about her life. Everything felt quiet and heavy. Then her phone rang. It was her Uncle James. "Emma," he said softly, "your grandmother passed away last night. Please come home." Emma didn't speak. Her heart beat faster. She had not seen her grandmother in 5 years. She had not been home since she argued with her father. "I will come today," she said. Emma packed her suitcase and took a taxi to the train station. At the station, she waited in silence. Her mind was full of thoughts. She looked at the people walking, but everything felt far away. On the train to Glenmoray, the small village where she grew up, Emma looked out the window. The fields, trees, and small houses passed by. The sky was full of clouds. It looked like rain. She remembered her childhood, her grandmother's house, the small blue door, the garden with white flowers, the warm smell of cinnamon cake in the kitchen. When she arrived, her uncle was waiting. "Hi, Emma," he said. "Let me take your bag. Let's go home." They walked together to the house. It looked the same as before. The same blue door, the same flowers, the same wooden fence. But something was different. It felt very quiet, a little too quiet. Inside the house, everything was clean but cold. "I made your bed," her uncle said. "The funeral is tomorrow at 11. Emma nodded. She went upstairs to her old room. It was like a time machine. The same books, the same pictures. Only now, everything had dust. On the desk, she saw an envelope. Her name was on it in soft, round handwriting. It was her grandmother's writing. Emma opened the envelope slowly. Inside was a letter. "My dear Emma, if you are reading this, I am gone. But please don't cry. I had a happy life. I always loved you with all my heart. There is something I want you to see. In the attic, behind the green box, there is a small wooden box. Inside, you will find something special about your mother. You have many questions. I know. I hope this will help you understand her. And maybe understand your father too. With love. Your grandmother." Emma's eyes filled with tears. She had always wanted to know more about her mother. Her mother died when Emma was a baby. Her father never talked about it. Every time she asked, he changed the subject. That night, when the house was quiet, Emma went to the attic. She took a small flashlight. The attic was dark, full of dust and old boxes. The wooden floor creaked under her feet. She found the green box and moved it. Behind it, she saw a small wooden box. She opened it slowly. Inside were letters, old photographs, and a little book. It was a diary. Her mother's name, Amelia, was written on the cover. Emma picked up a photo. It showed a young woman with short, dark hair. She had a big smile. On the back, it said, "Amelia, Spring 1990. Emma opened the diary and started to read. "Dear Diary, today I told Thomas that I'm going to have a baby. He was quiet, but then he smiled. We're scared, but happy. I love him so much." Emma read many pages. Her mother had big dreams. She wanted to paint, to travel the world, and see new places. But when Emma was born, she stayed home. She chose to take care of her baby. Later, she got sick. In one letter to Grandma June, Amelia wrote, "If I die, please take care of Emma. Tell her I loved her. Tell her I never left her heart." Emma cried as she read. She finally understood. Her father didn't speak because he was hurt. He lost the woman he loved and didn't know how to talk about it. The next morning was the funeral. People came and brought flowers. Emma stood next to her father. He looked older than she remembered. His hands were cold. They did not talk, but their eyes met. For a second, she saw the sadness in him. After the funeral, they sat in the garden. The sun came out. Birds sang in the trees. It was quiet but peaceful. "I read Mum's diary," Emma said. Her father looked at the grass. Then he nodded. "She was amazing," he said. "She wanted you to be happy. I didn't know how to explain everything." "I was angry with you," Emma said. "But I think I understand now." Her father looked at her. His eyes were red. "I missed you," he said. They sat in silence. But it was a good silence, the kind that didn't hurt. That afternoon, Emma walked in the garden. It was a little wild. The grass was tall, but the white rose bush was still there. She had planted it with her grandmother when she was 8. She sat next to the rose bush and pulled out some weeds. She touched the petals. They were soft, like silk. A butterfly flew past. The moment felt special. Later, her father brought her tea. They sat under the apple tree and drank quietly. "She loved this garden," he said. "She used to paint here." Emma smiled. "I think I would have liked her very much." "You are like her," he said. "Kind, strong, and full of heart." That night, Emma went back to the attic. She looked again at the old photos. One showed her mother holding her as a baby. Another showed her painting in the garden. She put the letters, diary, and photos back in the wooden box. Then she wrote a note. "To the next person who finds this box." This is the story of a mother and her daughter. A story about love, silence, and memories. Even when someone is gone, love stays. Sometimes a letter helps us remember who we are. She closed the box and put it back behind the green trunk. Back downstairs, Emma sat with her father. They watched an old family video. It showed her mother laughing. Emma smiled and cried at the same time. Her father put his arm around her. "Thank you for coming home," he said. "Thank you for letting me," Emma answered. That night, Emma dreamed of her grandmother. She was standing in the garden with a basket of flowers. She smiled and waved. Emma smiled back. When she woke up, the sun was shining. The house felt warm again. In the kitchen, she helped her father make toast and eggs. They laughed when the toast burned a little. "I think I will stay a few more days," Emma said. "I'd like that," he replied. "There is still so much to talk about." And they did. Day by day, they shared more. Emma learned new things about her mother. Her father smiled more. They cooked together. They worked in the garden. And they talked. Emma no longer felt lost. She was home.